Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, let me see that, Jason.
Hey, Rook, come here, bro. Hurry up. Coach and Aaron over there getting heated, man. Something about you. Just stand here and pretend like we talking.
Listen, I know you're not a numbers guy, but DJ's per possession numbers, his plus and minus, and the team's overall performance when he's on the court are sky high.
You don't have to tell me. I know I'm not a numbers guy. And yes, I do know that DJ was a steal of a signing for us.
Like that's Kate throwing some body in the ash. Hey, you can hear that? Now that you have it. Okay. Hey, wait, I thought that was your site.
Tell Coach DJ's on and off net
Don't
ratings.
tell me how to do my job.
Look, I'm sorry. I know Coach has a way of thinking.
It's beginning to become a problem. Coach knows his guys. I mean, he can read the temperature of a locker room better than anybody I know in this business. You have the luxury of dealing with just the numbers. I mean, let's be honest, you're not really a people's guy. Yeah, but the people like you, I mean, numbers are cold, and so are you, and that's fine with your job. But Coach has to ask these guys to do something that at times isn't always in their interest. That requires psychology, empathy, art, and a little bit of numbers. We all know that numbers aren't everybody's life.
Numbers don't lie. Plain and simple, DJ's our guy.
DJ's the number one. That's all I can tell you for right now.
So I told her. What up, Coach? So I told her there's no way in a million years.
Nah, please get some shots up. Sure thing, Coach.
We're on it.
Getting out working. All right, DJ, let's get to work. And here's what we're going to do. Just like that. Right, let's go. More dilly dally. All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're going to do. Man, I can't even watch this. All right, on to the next one.
Next time.
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started. That's money, DJ.
Let's get it.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Milwaukee, where the Bucks will be going up against the Detroit Pistons. Well, it was the Pistons winning their last game against the Heat at American Airlines Arena. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. Big game for DJ last time out, went for 30. What do you guys expect for a follow-up performance?
Man, look, the way he was dropping it, I wouldn't be shocked if he does that again, Ernie. I think it's going to be consistent. All you have to do is give him the touches, and this guy gets it done.
Yeah, he gets it done, but at times it looked a little selfish. You just hope he remembers to play in the flow of the offense. I don't really want to see him out there forcing things. However, 30 points is pretty good.
Now we send you to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip. Very good.
It's all right.
Hey, DJ. Hey. Listen, local radio station says you're outside shutting us off. These local radio stations, they know everything about basketball. Hold on. Don't worry, I took care of it, DJ Hot Take. I called in, gave him an earful, piece of my money. I let him know. Don't make me proud. Boom, boom. I got you. I'm in.
It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Detroit Pistons. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, and David Aldridge.
Well, guys, to be honest,
Boy, that's fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you so much. What better way to learn from your mistakes? And Chris, still early in the season, is the pecking order of teams still up in the air, or is it starting for you to lock in?
It starts to lock in for a couple of teams. Those teams that you see start off with those good records, 9-1, 10-2. Those elite teams that you see on
Pistons trail by 5. Now, here's Wells. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Drummond with his screen on Brogdon. Parker with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Bucks.
I think they had the right idea. They didn't rely too much on the three-point shot or, for that matter, the inside game. They kind of altered their game plan depending on the opponent and really avoided being one-dimensional.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Bucks. Anthony Dellavedova comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Drummond the screen. Reed the pass to Drummond. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Sometimes all you have to do is dump the ball down to Drummond and get out of the way. He'll take care of the rest, utilizing his massive frame so well.
Dellavedova kicks to Parker. Benson with the screen. Dellavedova. Parker outside. 4 on the shot clock. trailed by 5, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. In the third spot, the Pistons.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Puts it up from 12. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Ray. The rebound by the Bucks. Keith rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
Yeah, all about IQ. You're right. They made smart in-game adjustments, and they seemed a step ahead.
Here's Dellavedova. Dishes at the book. Wells with the steal. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Snell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Easy Breezy, ended by Dellavedova. Detroit, no good that time either. And they're on the break. Fires on post, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And the Bucks.
Defense is what Drummond prides himself in, especially when it comes to letting his quick hitters generate offense for his team.
Here's Ray. Lays it up off the glass. Easy Breeze has got his first 2 points of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Henson with the screen. There's Brogdon, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Malcolm Brogdon, a second-round pick out of the University of Virginia. What a find Greg he has been, and you love that he can fill in at either guard spot.
And you get the feeling Brogdon was overlooked for being a 4-year player in college that has the passing and vision of a point guard, scores well enough from inside and out to play off the ball as well.
Lay the pass to Drummond. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
I really like how determined Drummond is. Always willing to sacrifice his body to open up some space for guys.
Here's Dellavedova. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Ray. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
They're getting on a roll inside. The last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Henson dishes to Dellavedova. On baseline J, and that one comes up a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just... And you just got to love well. I mean, when he has a chance to show off his sick dumps, this guy wants to put on the show.
And Chris, if you're a Pistons fan, you have to be happy with the direction this team is headed. A good, youthful core. Brand new arena. Things are looking up.
Oh, yeah, 3 championships in the history, 2 of those back-to-back, another final. But if you look back at the Pistons' history, just like have to come through and execute.
And it's tied up with that one.
And originally drafted by the Trailblazers, Wells continues to impress. It's critical that he keeps his attitude in check. When he does that, he is effective.
Now here is Nba2k18, defended by Ray. The shot's good from Henson. Henson's got his second bucket.
Look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Get into position for the offensive rebound. Finishing strong.
1:15 left to play in the first. The shot's good from Ray. Easy breeze. He's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Parker kicks to Henson. Back to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
It's a fantastic effort. Whatever he lacks tonight, he makes up for with power.
It's Drummond up close. Bringing the pass to Drummond. And here is Wells. 6 to shoot. Over Muhammad. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And Wells, man, he is tough to shake. Does a good job of not letting the D get to him when he shoots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Poke loose. Lost right Detroit. Here's Ray. And he makes it the layup. Easy breeze. He's got 8 points.
He's reason number one there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Now here is Nba2k18. Defense right on him. Unhindered, going all the way. And again, another basket there from Ray. Now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pistons ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can come.
Parker and Henson, the duo inside. Matthew Nba2k18 is out there with Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Snell in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Wow, Kevin, that's a really astonishing play from Drummond. Carving out a ton of space thanks to his wide screen. His screen to the basket controls.
Now here is Nba2k18. Covered by Smith. Henson is screen on Smith. 5 to shoot. That one's in there for Detroit. He was back down now to just 4 points with the basket from Nba2k18. The Pistons shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Smith kicks to Tolliver. Passes to Ray. From the arc. They get it back. Drummond. And another shot. And the layup is up and in. Drummond's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Nba2k18 kicks to Muhammad. Pushing up is Detroit, the Pistons again in transition.
This is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the opening.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Muhammad. Nba2k18. 6 on the shot clock. That one wide left.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going.
Pushing their lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead. And Stan Van Gundy known for being one of the more demanding coaches when it comes to defense. He doesn't care who you are. If you're not giving it your all on the defensive end, you're going to find yourself on the bench.
He's clear with what he wants and what he expects, when you step on the floor.
And Chris, you had a great and very long playing career. Talk about how that's prepared you for broadcasting.
I think it's prepared me for broadcasting because I have a unique take on what it takes to be ready. And talk kind of the war wounds, the scars that you had. I can kind of peel mine back and explain how I got it. I think that by playing for young teams, good teams, bad coaches, good coaches, by being in different situations, it allows me to explain to the fan base what the players actually going through, maybe what players going to have to do. So I love being able to have the technical side of it, the plays. The coach I played for also being very close to some great players, understand the mental aspect. And really, honestly, Kev, I know you're not going to like this too well, but I work with great guys like you, so when you throw up a softball and we get to talk about something that we love, man, you make it great. It's easy when you're working with great teammates. That great teammates make you better. You're the best point guard in the business. So I've been fortunate to have good experience, and I got great teammates, and I'm having a blast doing it.
Well, you sound great. It's an honor to work with you, but I always like the take. You always give me an answer that sometimes I don't expect. And I think that's what you like about your commentary.
Yeah, when I used to watch the games, and I've seen some great guys, George Blaha from Detroit, I grew up watching him. I just love just the pure honesty of what you're thinking at that moment.
Bucks trail by 13. Over to the left wing. Parker dishes to Henson. Back to Parker. In the corner, Snell with it. Henson with the screen. Shot to stop the drought. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Andre Drummond. He's averaging 11 points a game, 13 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, we talk about players getting out offensively. He's in the same kind of groove with his defense right now. He's a beast at that game.
Well, Greg, the Bucks can be a fearsome defense when things are clicking.
And the Bucks will do it with several different approaches. I mean, great numbers in terms of steals and blocks. They force a lot of turnovers with their pressure and ball hawking skill. It's just a matter of when the offense can catch up to the defense.
1:46 left in the first half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long
screen on Johnson. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. On the 3 off target. Pistons leading by 14. Here's Easy Breezy. 17 points in the game. He dishes it to Drummond. And Henson pulls it down. Hudson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
One thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 16.
Yeah, like the edge Wells brings to the boards. Terrific at judging misses and then just pouncing on the board.
Drummond working against Henson. Here's Parker. And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And Greg, when Jabari Parker is healthy, he has shown that he can be a go-to scorer in this league.
Parker reminds me a bit of how Carmelo Anthony looked at the same age. His ability to just blow by defenders is going to always be something he can lean on. Just fantastic with how efficient he is at this age.
The Pistons shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The free throw drops for Wells. 41 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Brockton. Feeds to Henson. He kicks to Smith. Henson with the screen. Wells with the steal. Detroit moving it up. Here's Johnson, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been
Here's Ray, and he banks in the layup. Easy breeze. He's got 9 points now in the quarter.
and they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Oh, you hear that? No, you don't hear anything. They silence the crowd with this big lead. No sign that they're letting up.
And so is Detroit, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Stan Van Gundy. Coach, a very good first half for you guys. How do you assess the game so far?
Well, our energy was good, our ball movement was good, and it always looks good if the ball goes in and guys are making shots.
That's the name of the game, right, Coach? Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You know, easy breezy. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Henson's checked in for Zeller. Tony Snell comes in for Antetokounmpo. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Brogdon subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Detroit also making some changes. Wells is checked in for Reggie Bullock. Easy breezy comes in for Langston Galloway. And Dwight Bikes in for Jackson. On the court for the Pistons, Brewer and Drummond together down low. Easy breezy out there with Dwight Bikes. And it's Wells in at the three. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here. Now, Drummond is a player who is always bound to put on a show on any given night. See, Webb, he can do it with his gaudy numbers and rebounding totals, or he can finish with a slam. He's very aggressive in attacking the rim inside. But no matter which way, he is a crowd favorite, to say the least.
You don't feel big men are taking pride, pride themselves in working down low for points. And Drummond does it. He's a throwback, to the 90s, to the 80s. And one reason why it's easy to cheer for him is because he actually likes to play inside.
Here's Parker, and he makes good on the layup. Parker's got 11 points.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult to adjust to.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
See, I hate that. He definitely wasn't playing within the offense there. That's not a game shot by any stretch of the imagination.
Wells with the steal. Fast break Detroit. Here's Bikes. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And like how alert Wells is on the floor. I'm a guy who knows when one of his guys is open.
Now here is Dellavedova. Covered by Ray. Henson with the screen. 6 to shoot. Parker against Drummond from deep three-point range. Milwaukee the rebound.
They are really crashing the offensive glass. He's paying off.
And they pick up 2. He's got 6.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Here's Easy Breezy. 19 points in the game. Drummond a screen. Dishes to Bikes. Here's the floater. To the right side. Wells wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
Love seeing the offense run through the big man. Drummond with great vision and terrific feet.
Now here is Dellavedova. Defended by Ray. There's a screen. Here's Parker. Swing gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Hey, Chris, growing up a fan of the Pistons, did you have any particular moment that sticks out to you about this franchise?
Oh, so many moments. Isaiah Thomas was MVP in the All-Star game. So many moments. Joe Dumars playing great defense on Michael Jordan, sweeping the 1989 finals. That was our first time. And in high school, I remember we had these little pocket TVs that one of my friends had. We actually got to watch the game as the Pistons played against Portland. So, of course, I have many memories. You want some more? I can keep going on and on and on and on.
Johnson, the pass to Ray. Drummond the screen. Here's Wells. Another three for Detroit.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
1:32 left to play here in the third. Henson with the screen. Parker kicks to Snell. Pass to Brogdon. Parker left side. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Looking on the money from Ray. Easy breeze. He's got 21 in the game.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
They set the pick. Snell dishes to Parker. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
He's one of the guys having a solid game, but as a whole,
40 seconds left in the third. From the arc, another 3 for Detroit.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered closely. Henson with the screen. Back to Parker. Henson sets a screen for Parker. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got 6 in the quarter.
and no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling thing.
Here's Easy Breezy. The dish to Drummond. And Henson sends it back. And so it's Chevy Wells making things happen for Detroit. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. 1-2 swap here for Milwaukee. And then for Detroit, Easy Breezy comes in for James Ennis. And Smith subbed in for Dwight Knight. Chris Middleton is out there with Nba2k18. Then it's Zeller. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Brogdon in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Easy Breezy. They grab their own miss. Inch shot, and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, man, the length of Johnson is huge on the glass, just beating everyone for these rebounds thanks to his long arm.
And the Pistons making a change here. Lewis checked in. Well, many had high hopes for what Stanley Johnson could be in the NBA, but after a rough sophomore season, questions have been raised, C. Webb. Former 9th overall pick, the player of the year in high school in Los Angeles. Terrific freshman year in Arizona. He saw a major regression in many areas of his game.
Well, look, the NBA is a different level. And when you come in as younger as Stanley came in, you're going to have to figure your way out. He's with a great organization, great coaches around. He should improve with hard work.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Zeller setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. That's in a 7th touchdown in the game.
He's feeling it this half. Total turnaround after a rough first half.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Smith, the pass to Lou. You look back on the last 5 off seasons or so, Chris, and there are usually huge names that change teams. LeBron, Durant, the first names that come to mind. As you went through the free agency process, how much of an influence did your agent or any sponsorships play in your role in that decision in picking your new team?
Yeah, I think every relationship with the player and their agent is different. For me, I wanted to go back to the place that I felt that was loyal to me. I wanted to go back to Sacramento because there had never been a small market team. I felt a really small market.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And that replay is sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow a contested layup. He's been blazing hot to begin this half after looking utterly lost during the first. Nice turnaround.
Bringing the pass to Luke. And there's the feed to Smith. Passes to Ray. He tries for three. Pass it, it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
They get it back. Nba2k18 gets it to Paul, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
He has put forth an outstanding effort on offense this quarter. He will need to keep it up if they really want to cut into this league.
Ray the pass to Johnson. Chris, if you were on the rules committee, what rule change would you like to see the NBA make going forward?
Kevin, there's not a rule I necessarily have changed, but I'd ask them to kind of reinterpret a couple of rules, and that goes with the flagrant foul. I often see so many plays that are just hard fouls called as flagrant fouls, and that can affect not only a player and later on, whether it's a flagrant 2, but it can affect the game. It can affect the next game by how it's interpreted by a player being kicked out because of that. And so I just want to take the sensitivity or put the toughness back into that. So many flagrant fouls are called and they're not going at the head or they're chopping down on the wrist. And I just like to see it get back to be interpreted as it was a little while ago, maybe 20, 25 years ago.
There's the pass to Ray. There's the pick from downtown. It's good from long range.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Zeller dishes to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I didn't see that pass coming. Zeller setting the table with precision. This could work out a good fight.
Here's Easy Breezy. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Chris, the Sacramento teams you were on were so good at passing at every position. Just what is needed to build a kind of offense that does pass the ball like that, that's as fluid as that?
Well, 2 things. You have to have the offensive system, and then I think you have to have players with the skill set. You know, you can't really be a good passer if you're not a good scorer, because everybody just got to stay back off of you and deny their man. But when you're a pretty good scorer, everyone has to watch you just as much as they watch their man, because you're just as much of a threat with the ball as you are passing. So I would say there we had guys that really could move the ball, that really could shoot the ball, so they were a threat. And all they had to do was kind of do the first down fake, attack the basket, draw another guy, and then pass it to a guy that's willing to shoot. And selfishness is a big trait too. You have guys that like seeing their teammates score, guys that enjoy seeing their other players get involved too. That's really important.
Wow, what a great breakdown.
And one thing you notice with Giannis is just how much better this team is with him on the floor. What he brings on offense and defense is as huge as any player in our league. Yeah, getting to the line more and more. Proof that Giannis is consistently being aggressive.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And great with Giannis, the team is so much more dangerous with him on the floor offensively, and the numbers back it up.
Yeah, Giannis, one of the few difference makers who can impact the game on both ends. Causes a ton of turnovers with his D, but also can facilitate or carry a team with his offense. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted in notching their 9th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Easy Breezy.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
Another steal. He feeds it to Lure. Pass to Ray. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Johnson kicks to Lure. Good, it's Johnson with the assist that time.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Now here is Dellavedova, defended by Ray. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Smith. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Oh, he took a terrific angle right there off the screen, something they work on every day in practice.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
When they made it look really easy. What an performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That is for Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Owen. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next
DJ, fantastic game.
Thanks.
Listen, Kevin and the guys want to talk to you back at the studio. Right this way.
Let's do it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Shaquille O'Neal to my right, Kenny the Jet Smith on my left, right here in the middle, I'm Ernie Johnson. And a chance now to head down to the locker room for our postgame interview.
Hey, Kenny here, man. I have to say, this game wasn't even close. Congrats on the win. Now, do you feel this is one of your better team wins?
I mean, Kenny, that's really hard to answer because, although we won by a ton of points, I felt like we could have outscored them by at least another 20 or so. On the one hand, it was nice to win big, but, it would have been nice to win even bigger.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaq, for Kenny, for Kevin Harlan, for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.